Hello friends, welcome back to Technique. In this video, we'll be talking about the newly launched TVs in India from the brand Lumio. We have the Lumio Vision 7 TV. We'll be talking about my experience using this TV. So Lumio has launched TVs in two series, the Lumio Vision 7 and the Lumio Vision 9. Now Vision 9 obviously is the premium series of the brand, and the Vision 7 is more affordable. It comes in three sizes, 43 inch, 50 and 55 inch. Now we have the 43 inch of the Lumio Vision 7. Now Lumio is, while Lumio is a new brand in India, the people behind Lumio are not new. They have been in the industry for quite long time. A lot of them have been worked with a Xiaomi TV. So in fact, while Lumio is a new brand, there are a lot of people with experience behind them while creating this new brand, and they got a lot of funding recently, and they launched their brand last year, and their first product is the Lumio Vision 7 and the Vision 9 series TVs. Now what is Lumio bringing up in terms of new experience when it comes to TV is the speed of the TV. Now when you think of TVs, you seldom think of speed. Generally you associate speed with laptops and smartphones where you need the real power, but most of them don't think about TVs in terms of the speed. But what we noticed reviewing TVs over the years has been that maybe after like 6 or 7 months and with updates, TV gets older, and as a result the speed of the TV often reduced. We have TVs here, at least 4 or 5 of them from different brands. Most of them are 3-year-old, 3 plus years old, and booting time of these TVs is really a pain. And apart from that, when you open an app, it also takes a lot of time. So these are things which the Lumio Vision 7 and Vision 9 aims to address: the speed of a TV, whether it's the booting time, the Wi-Fi speed, the processor speed, the RAM, everything has been improved on the Vision series from Lumio. So let's talk more about the Lumio Vision 7, how good the experience is, what all features it brings in, and the overall TV experience, especially the interface, and what extra Lumio offers when compared to the other brands. So that's what we're going to do. So before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So let's start off the detailed review of the Lumio Vision 7 43 inch. So let's first see what all comes inside the box packaging. So inside the box you get the TV, then you get the remote. It's a pretty compact remote. Then you get the screws for mounting, the desk stand, then the batteries, the manual and warranty information. So all these things are included. It's pretty much the standard details available inside the box. So once you start the TV, it's running on the Google TV. So the setup process is pretty much simple. All you need to do is you need an Android smartphone. If you want to set up using the smartphone, just download the Google Home app and just add a new device. It will be automatically detected, and you can just follow the instruction on the Google Home app, and the setup process is pretty much simple and completed by copying your Google account and the Wi-Fi settings. You can alternatively use the manual method to set up the Google TV as well. So once you set up, this is the home screen. What you see, you can see here, this has all the details. This is, since this is a Google TV setups, you can see here you have the movies, shows, apps, library settings, and then you can see all the apps which are pre-installed. There are a bunch of apps which gets installed once you complete the installation of the TV. You get the Netflix, Hotstar, Sony Live, Prime Video. All these apps are installed, and you can see all the details here. You can see here top selling movies, popular shows. The interface is something which we really liked. It's a Google TV interface, but more than the interface, the speed of operating is really impressive. It's very responsive as such, and does the job really well. So in terms of the Google TV experience, it is really good and does the job pretty well. Now if you go to the settings, other apps, you can see you can change the picture quality. You can have different picture options. You can see here dynamic, movie, eco, general, vivid, sport mode, game, personal. So these are the options available. Similarly, if you go to the sound settings, There also you can see that the sound options, this is the sound option. You can see here standard sound, cinema, music, news and personal, and you also get the option to enable Dolby Atmos. So these are the options in the sound settings and the picture settings. Overall looks good in terms of the organizing with the Google TV experience. Looks pretty good. The interface is extremely smooth and snappy, hardly any hiccups, extremely smooth, and it just flows, the interface just flows without any stuttering or issues. So that's one good thing Lumio has done really well with the TV. Now that's the interface. Let's talk about the build quality. Now so that's the interface. Let's talk about the design and build quality. Now the design is a standard TV experience. The bottom section has the Lumio branding. You get the two desk mounts which are pretty good in terms of build quality. It is a matte finish. The bottom section has the Lumio branding which is having a glossy finish. The bezels are also kind of minimal in this TV, and overall build quality, fit and finish looks very solid. Actually, when you lift the TV, you actually feel the good build quality offered on this TV. So now let's have a look at the port and connectivity. Now in terms of Wi-Fi, you get 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi. Bluetooth is 5.0, and you get 3 HDMI port. 1 HDMI is with eARC support, and you get one AV input port. Optical out port is there. USB port is there. Three USB ports are there. One is USB 3.0 and the two of them are USB 2.0. Then Ethernet, that's RJ45 port is there. ALLM support is also included. So that's the port and connectivity option included with this TV. Now talking about the processor, that's one of the important things to note here. Now one thing what Lumio has been consistently saying, the performance. Now there is absolutely no lag, as I said before. Now Lumio calls it that the boss processor. That's a flagship processor from Lumio, and the important thing is that this has 3 GB DDR4 RAM. That's important because most of the TV, even the costly ones around the 50,000 and 60,000 range, you get mostly 2 GB RAM. Here you get 3 GB RAM, making the experience much more smoother. And that's one good thing Lumio has done, and you get 16 GB storage for all the installation. So that's the performance. So overall I would say in terms of performance, that's a major improved aspect comparing to the regular TVs you see. The smoothness of the TV is one of the highlights, and that makes even the boot time and the app opening time is much faster than any TVs in this price segment. Now this TV comes in 3 different sizes, as I said before: 43 inch, 50 inch and 55 inch. Now let's talk about the most important aspect, the display experience. Now we have the 43 inch. There is also 2 other options. These are QLED panels, 3840 by 2160. That's a 4K resolution, and picture engine is called the Dope Picture Engine. That's the custom term used by Lumio, and you can see there are up to 66 LEDs are used for backlighting. And viewing angle is 178 degree, refresh rate is 60 Hz, and the brightness is 400 nits, which is pretty good for a TV in this price segment. Generally you do see around 250-300 nits, or some TVs do have 400 nits, but this is pretty good here. And one of the important things is the delta E value. That is really impressive. Seldom you see TVs with great delta E value at this price segment. Now delta E is something which makes the TV's panels color accuracy way better. Now the lower the delta value, the lower is the accuracy of colors. Now the 43 inch the one we are testing has a delta E value of 1.08. That's really impressive. The 50 inch has 1.47 and the 55 inch has 1.44, making it one of the really good delta E values in this price segment. And it also supports HDR formats, Dolby Vision, HLD and HDR10 support, and looks good. And the DCI-P3 color gamut is also really impressive. For the 43 inch what we have right now, the DCI-P3 color gamut is 95%, and for 50 inch it is 114% DCI-P3 color gamut, and 55 inches 107% DCI-P3 color gamut. So display experience is top notch. The colors are rich and wide, and you do get the best experience in this price segment, especially for the colors, since the 43 inch has impressive delta E value of 1.08. The lesser the value, the more impressive are the colors or natural colors in the display. So that is one good thing about this TV. So that makes the 43 inch one of the best in this price segment, especially in terms of the display experience. So overall, we are really impressed with the color quality, the sharpness level. The blacks are also really deep, and overall the experience, especially watching movies in 4K resolution, and even the OTT platform contents, looks really impressive on this Lumio Vision 7 series. Now talking about the picture quality, the blacks are pretty much deep and looks really nice and punchy. The colors are really accurate. And as I said before, since it comes in three variants, the 43 inch and the 55 inch comes with the IPS panel, while the 50 inch comes with the VA panel. Now, as I said before, the colors are really nice and wide. As I said before, there is a Dolby Vision support, while playing content from OTT platforms like Netflix, you get a real HDR and Dolby Vision support. And the colors are really good, and the blacks are really deep, and overall the picture quality looks really amazing. And that's one of the good things about this TV. The picture quality is superb and really amazing. One of the best features of the Lumio Vision 7 series. Now these are QLED TV, and if you want still better picture quality, you should be going with the mini LED on the Vision 9. Now next, let's have a look at the software experience. Now, as I said before, this runs on Google TV, Android 11 out of the box, and it also supports Google Assistant built-in and Google Cast built-in, and you also get 2 years of Android updates promised, and security patches are quarterly. So once in a quarter you will get security patches, and 2 Android updates are promised by the brand. Now next, let's talk about the audio experience. Now this 43 inch comes with 24 watt, while 55 inch and 50 inch comes with 30 watt quad driver speakers. 2 tweeter plus 2 full range speakers are included, and it is a bottom firing speaker. That means the sound quality is actually very good, and it supports Dolby Audio and Dolby Atmos. That's available only on the 55 inch and 50 inch, the Dolby Atmos, while this supports Dolby Audio, and it has a 24-bit sampling depth, and overall the quality looks really good. So let's quickly have a look at the sound experience. Let's play music and see how good the experience is. Let's also talk about the remote. So this is the remote which is included with the TV. Now, one thing what we liked is a dual tone. It's a gray color. That's something which is different from the regular black remote we see. And it's a very compact remote actually. You can see all the buttons. You can see Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video already included. We have a mute button, volume keys up and down, and then you get the navigation option. Google Assistant button is also there. Then you can see the profiles and settings option. So it's a very compact remote, actually looks good. The material finishing is also really good. Now Lumio is also offering a TLDR app. This is basically an app which gives you recommendations based on how you use the TV. So it is available on the remote as well. You can install the app. So once you press the app, you can see this is the TLDR app, and you get different experience. You can see that it's kind of a really good immersive experience. It depends upon what you are searching, and you can see here if you are watching more of sports, you can see all the content here. So this is the TLDR app available from Lumio. So that was my experience with the Lumio 4K Vision 7 TV. Now, should you buy it? That's the biggest question. Now, price at 29,999, it may not be the cheapest TV out there in terms of 43-inch experience, because other brands offer around 25 or 26,000. You get the same 4K TV. But what stands out on the Lumio Vision 7 is the speed of the TV. That's very important. You seldom see TVs which are really this responsive. We have used the TVs from other brand, and they're not really this responsive, and the fluidity and the speed at which it operates without any stutters makes it really amazing experience. And on top of that, the display panel is one of the best in this segment, or rather the best you can get in the 43-inch category, and coupled with a good sound experience. Overall, the Lumio Vision 7 is a really recommended TV and a big thumbs up from us in terms of overall experience. Now, this is offered at 2 years of warranty, and Lumio is offering service centers across India, so you don't have to worry about that. So they are pretty much sorted in terms of service network as well. That's what we have been told, and the 2-year warranty gives a much more assuring experience. And looking at the overall experience with the Lumio Vision 7, we highly recommend Lumio Vision 7. Even though it's slightly priced higher, you get a good overall TV experience, especially when you're spending around 30,000 for a TV. You might want it to have the great experience even after like 4 or 5 years down the lane. So considering all that aspect, we would highly recommend the Lumio Vision 7 4K QLED TVs priced at 29,999. So that was my experience with the Lumio Vision 7. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. In case you have any queries on this TV, do let us know in the comment section. And what do you guys think about the TV? Please do comment on what your experience in case you are using a Lumio Vision 7 series. So that's it for this video. This is Lumio signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.